Live! And now, here's the guy who wouldn't mind going for a few dry bites after this tonight, RHAP Cesternino! How are you all doing tonight? Hey, give it up for Chappelle. Great job tonight. I'm so happy to be back here in New York, my home, my hometown. Can I say that? I'm from Long Island. Can I say that? Boy, do we have, what a night. We've done so many live shows tonight. We've never seen an animal attack on the live show, right? So we made history here tonight, and we're going to have a great show. We got a great panels for you here tonight. It's going to be really, really fun, and so happy that you're here with us. So why don't we get this show started? First off, let me welcome back a great friend of the live show. We've had him here a bunch of times before, and I'm so thrilled to have back here the winner of Millennials versus Gen X. Adam Klein is here. Yes! How are you? Hey, grab a mic.
You want me to sit next to you?
Yeah, sit next to me to start. Sit next to me to start. Okay. We have like too many microphones now. Okay.
Hi, everybody. Is this on? Hi, everybody.
Turn on Adam Klein's damn microphone, okay? All right. Adam Klein said to me before, he's like, nobody wants to hear from me. I don't know. What do you think?
That's sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
This is on, right?
You're on.
Okay.
You're on, baby. Yeah. Adam, I feel like we have a lot to talk through here tonight.
Yeah. I knew that Jake was alive coming into tonight.
Yes.
And so that made it a little bit easier to watch.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, what is going on here? Because I know that snake. I know about that snake.
Did you help that snake get on Survivor? Like the snake had been trying since really for years to get on. All the years, he's like, I've been in Fiji all this time.
Is this what it takes, Jeff?
Yeah.
I gotta bite somebody to get your attention?
Yeah.
I had heard for many years that if that snake bites you, you will die.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, he's obviously not going to get bit. It's just a red herring. Like, I saw the preview. I was like, oh, he's going to come near it or whatever. Like, so watching that happen, I was like, what is happening? Like, what am I about to go podcast? Like, he is alive, right? Like, I was like, so thank God.
Wouldn't that be pretty bleak? You all came out here tonight to watch a man die on television.
I would have left. I would have left.
Like,
I would have made you podcast this alone.
That's like some like Hunger Games stuff that you weren't ready for. It's like, wow, I guess that's 2025. Like, I go to live podcast to go watch a man die on television.
I did not know that it was possible to not deliver the venom. So that's really good news. But it was hard to watch because that was scary.
Yeah. And listen, I have always been a karma guy, but never more so tonight than when, after all this stuff with the shoes,
No!
the one thing that would have saved Jake was one single shoe.
I cannot believe you actually just went there.
It would have saved him. But it was it turned out to be a beautiful story that he got home to see the birth of his baby.
Thank God. You know, sometimes it works out the way it's supposed to.
It was like the universe was saying, what the hell are you doing here? Why are you here? When my first son was born, I missed Survivor Know-It-Alls.
What?
Yes.
For a child?
Yes.
Why? Do you know, 4 days ago, my brother's wife just had a baby.
Yes.
And I am missing being there to be here for Know-It-Alls. But I'm going there right after.
All right, give it up for Unc.
Yes.
Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm
All right.
very, very excited.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we have something pretty cool planned. We have a medical correspondent here to talk to us about everything. Please welcome. She has provided medical service before at the live show to wives of Survivor contestants. Here she is, Kelly Nalbandian.
Woo!
Go, got a microphone ready for you.
Thank you so much.
How are
Rob.
you doing, Kelly?
I'm great. You know, I'm living my Cedric McFadden dream right now.
Yes.
He's on the Today Show talking about medical stuff, and here
Yes.
I am to
Okay.
usurp
This is
his position.
better.
This is just
This
as
is
good,
better.
right?
Okay.
Oh, not better? Okay, yeah, just as good.
No, it's
Just
better.
as good. Just as good. Okay. So, Kelly, we knew you were here tonight, so we were hoping that you could provide some context to some of the. I mean, that was kind of exciting to see something.
Rob!
What?
We almost watched a man
He's
die.
fine.
It's the adrenaline.
How fun was that?
He's fine. Isn't that like you get on the roller coaster and it's like, well, this is great, but then you get off and it's like everybody's okay.
Everybody's okay.
No harm, no
Okay,
foul,
okay.
except for Jake's dream of being on Survivor. But for us, like, look, I've been saying, like, hey, too much samey same. Let's see something different. This
Got
was different.
what you wanted.
Yeah.
He says yes.
So, Kelly, can you take us through what you were seeing in terms of what the Survivor medical team did?
Sure. So, as you all know, not to bring the mood down, this is a highly venomous snake. And the way that the venom works is that it's a neurotoxin.
Yeah.
So if you do get bit with the venom, you will have a progressive paralysis. So it's very dangerous, okay?
How quickly, do you know?
So 1 to 3 hours, you'll start to develop what we would call ptosis, which was the, like basically your eyelids drooping, which is why they were like, open your eyes, open your eyes,
Yeah.
open your eyes. So that's where it starts, and then it would progress down your throat to your diaphragm and make you stop breathing.
So, watching the episode tonight and knowing how serious of a snake bite that could be,
Yeah.
do you feel like that they immediately knew, like, okay, this is not a life-saving intervention? Because I kind of feel like, would they have gotten the helicopter out there? Would they have moved even faster had they suspected that it was actually, like, his life was actually in danger?
I mean, I don't know. I think when you see when they come onto that, like, pier, they're
Yeah.
screaming, is he breathing, is he breathing? Because that's the biggest concern. And they put oxygen right on him. So I think they're treating it like that. I don't think that potentially they realized what had happened until they got him, on the boat. So I think they treated it as if it was a true emergency, as they should have. They checked his oxygen. He's doing well, probably fine, but you can't be sure.
You said 1 to 3 hours,
Yeah.
and then things start shutting down. Like,
Yeah.
can that be stopped?
Yes, so if you have an anti-venom, which is created from horses and is not readily available.
Horses?
Yes,
Like
equine.
glue?
Like glue?
Maybe it used to be, I think.
Glue, anti-venom, same thing.
And Sam Fallon's a glue guy.
He's a glue guy. I'm a glue guy. But I think they treated it as you needed to do, but there's really no ability to leave him there because it is possible that the venom got in they didn't know, and if not, that would not be good news for Mr. Probst, as
Okay.
Jake would say.
But if there was venom, would he have lived? I mean, that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out.
So there have been fatalities from this specific snake when
Yeah.
the anti-venom is not available quick enough. But if they have a ventilator, they could keep him alive probably until he got to mainland Australia, would be my guess.
Wow. Okay. Kelly, what did you think about the bedside manner of the other contestants?
I said when I was up there, I was like watching the nurse. She was like, he's freaking out. He's like, I have a baby at home. He's like, we're going to take good care of you. All that stuff I would do. And then they're like, your numbers are looking better than mine right now. I was like, I have said that joke 300 times in my career. So the bedside manner is on point. I was a little sad not to see Dr. Joe.
Well, yeah.
What about from Alex? What about from the other?
Yeah. Did
Alex.
they do a
Yes.
good? Did
Alex,
they do a good job?
I don't know. I forget what your job is. You seem a little lawyerish. If not, you could be a nurse. I would support that, Alex, okay? I'm looking right at you. I will tutor you. You have great bedside manner.
Better to do that than
Gotta
say,
keep-
hey, I think you might die.
Yeah, you got to keep them calm. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to be real,
Yeah.
but you got to keep them calm.
Right.
So shout out
Not
to Alex.
ideal. It's not ideal, but we're here for
here.
you.
We're here. They did
Yeah.
both Sophi, Alex, Jeremiah, all of them handled it very well.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a question whether or not he was going to be able to return to the game.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that they were overly cautious with that? Do you think that he would have been, based off of just the shock from a snake bite, been able to return?
I think probably he would have been okay, but taking that risk is pretty high and not worth it, because also if there's venom, you can have kidney injury and stuff like that, which would be made severely worse by dehydration. So I think they made the right call. Sorry, that's not exciting. I'm keeping it real here, guys.
If that had, let's say, happened to you. And
I had an encounter with this snake.
Yeah, what happened?
Kendra McQuarrie saved my life, guys, and my Survivor game. It's true.
What happened?
What happened?
So I killed a crab. It was pretty much the greatest moment of my Survivor journey.
Yeah.
And I was celebrating in the water. Kendra was up on
Did you
the rock.
thank the crab for its life?
No. Kendra did for me. That's why I kept her around.
Kendra would do that.
She prayed over the crab just like Shannon. And we said thank you. And then the sea snake was coming towards me like aggressively. And she screamed at me. And then none of us slept on the beach again because we were terrified of the sea snake.
Oh, it came to you were not in the water.
I was in the water, but I was like in the shallows,
Yes.
It was very dangerous.
But if this had happened to you and they told you you're not going back in, would you have like protested and said no, like put me back, or would you have accepted your fate and said, okay, that makes sense here?
I probably would have protested if I'm going to be honest. I'd be like, I feel like I have adequate medical training to keep myself alive.
Yeah.
I helped Jake O'Kane, we're good.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, it wouldn't have worked because once the doctors say you're done, you're done.
You're
Yeah,
done.
no, and I did feel like that Jeff set up Dr. Barry to be the bad cop a little bit there.
Yeah.
Jeff was like, all right, let's find out. Okay, so Dr. Barry, what is your prognosis on this? Would you
Being a
say,
medical
would you,
provider,
as the
bad
person who
cop.
makes this call, would you say, and Jake, you do know what that means, but then at the challenge, he was like, yeah, there was no chance we would ever let him come back into the game after this.
The decision had been made.
This was a very clear-cut
I gotta say,
decision
pretty
for us.
freaking brutal to make them run the challenge right after that news.
And not just that, a water
could use
challenge
some-
nonetheless.
Jeff needs to improve his bedside manner, Rob, I think,
Yeah.
okay? He could learn a little bit from our friend Alex.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, Kelly, thank you for talking us through.
Absolutely, no
this. I'm sure
problem.
this was
Thank
the snake will come
Everyone's
up again
alive.
tonight.
We're happy
All right.
about
and
it.
we'll see you later on in the show. Okay. All right. Here, you can leave the microphone,
I'm gonna take it with me.
or pass it like a baton. That's good. That's good. You had it. You had the idea. Yeah.
See you later.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do tonight. That we have 3 different panels here because Adam, Survivor 50 is coming up.
No.
Have you heard this?
No way.
So Survivor 50 is coming up, and also they announced 22 of the 24 members for the cast. They've also said 2 people from Survivor 49 are going to be on Survivor 50. I think Jake's got one of those spots.
We have no idea.
I think that, look, once they get him back to mainland and they check out the snake bite, like they're gonna. I think that's the no-brainer.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so.
Who's going to be the other one? That's the only question.
That's the
remaining.
only other question. That's my pick. Write that down, okay? That's my prediction. All right, so it is Survivor 50, and so that means that we have had maybe, like, I don't know, is the new era ending? But we don't know. So we are going to be breaking up the new era into 3 tribes. First, our new era tribe from the class of Survivor 48 and 49. We've got here, I'm sorry,
47.
All right, my math is bad. 47 and 48. We can't have people from 49. Come on.
Maybe they're cousins, but
Maybe. All right, Survivor 47 and 48. We've got Andy, Asia, Kyle, Rachel, Saul, Stephanie, and Teeny. Yes, welcome. Yes. How's it going? Kyle, Stephanie. Oh, you won the power of veto? Yes. Baby Andy and creator of Puzzle Hungry, Rachel. Do we have enough chairs for everybody?
Testing.
Okay.
Don't put me out
I'll
first
stand.
again, guys.
Okay.
We'll,
All right.
we'll squeeze.
Hang
We'll
on.
squeeze.
I'll stand up.
Don't stand. Just
Listen.
sit next to me, Rob.
Yeah, sit down. Yeah, sit down, Andy. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Guys.
Welcome, new era of the new era. So nice to have such a nice turnout. Okay. We had an interesting vote here tonight where we had 3 people from the Blue Tribe. And first off, with this Blue Tribe, listen, if I wanted to watch the same team lose after lose and lose, I already have the Jets on Sunday, okay? I don't need this from Survivor. But let me start, Stephanie. You were part of a tribe that, I mean, luckily you didn't even have to see them lose
I got
that
out of there
much.
pretty quick, Rob.
Yeah. You said, I can see the writing on the wall. I know where this is going. Get me out of here.
You have given me a lot more airtime than I ever got on Survivor. And thank you.
Could you tell, though, were the vibes, as they say, did you could tell, was this giving disaster tribe?
On Kelly? Is that how
Yes.
is that how we say it? No, I can't believe how jovial they are at Tribal. They're like up there giggling. They're having a really nice time.
Since the first one.
What?
Since the first
Since
time they
the
got
first
there.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They don't seem to have like they can't fucking stand each other energy. Like that seems to be working in their favor.
Okay.
You think that's because they're blindsiding each other and none of them think they're going home, or they're just happy people?
Maybe like little bit of both. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm glad that we have the new era of the new era here because these are our star students. We have winners here. We have people who have studied the game, done research, okay? So I think there was a lot to unpack from a 3-person tribal council of who made the correct moves because there was a lot going on here. First off, did Alex make the right move by playing his idol?
Yeah.
Even
Yes.
though,
You have to play it
yeah.
right
No.
there.
Literally
There,
everybody.
you already
said
have a
yes.
33.33% chance you're going home regardless. And there's 3 of you. You don't know this is a game of Survivor. You can't trust anybody. So absolutely, he has to play that. If you watch season 46, so many people went home.
Yeah.
So Alex, good move, baby. Good move.
Okay.
Good math, Saul.
All right, because my reaction watching the episode was like, oh my God, that this dummy is gonna get voted out with an idol in his pocket, and this is gonna be like the new, it's not quite Eric Reichenbach, but I really thought, okay, that they are leading Alex to, he's not gonna play his idol, and he's gonna get voted out. But then he did. I was like, okay, well, that's good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. But then there weren't 2 votes for him. So it was a roller coaster again.
For those of you who have now been out there very recently, do you think that he thinks that there's a chance that tomorrow he can go out and find it again if they feel like a swap is coming up? Is there time for that? Is it possible? Do we think one is getting rehidden?
100%. I feel like if you find an idol and you are the one person on your tribe to do it, whether you're right or wrong, you're confident that like I'm gonna be the next person to find it again, right? So I think that's sort of got to be in his calculus too. I'm the only one who's done this on the island. I have as much experience. I know where I found it. Other people don't know exactly that same spot, so I can sort of grid a little bit better than the next guy or girl.
Okay.
Kyle's so smart.
All right. So now let's talk about from Sophie's perspective, because I thought that Sophie was in the most interesting spot of the 3, because we heard Sophie, at least in her confessionals, she was telling us that she wanted to work with Jeremiah, she wanted to vote with Jeremiah, she wanted to blindside Alex. What changed?
I think she made the right move because if she votes Alex, then she has no control over who Alex decides to send home. But by voting Jeremiah, the worst comes to worst is a tie because she's already got Jeremiah locked in. She knew Jeremiah 100% was voting Alex. So I think she put herself in the best position not to just get idled out.
I mean, I think she definitely made the right move from the perspective of she's actually building trust with Alex going forward. But I think one of the cool silver linings of a disaster tribe, and we see it a lot, is that they have the opportunity to actually play Survivor very early on. And so I feel like all 3 of them actually played really well. tonight. And so we see Sophi doing like advanced moves like pulling a Rachel, spying on the conversation. That's something.
Let's go.
That's something you do when you're broken into the game and you're really playing. So I think she did a really good job. I like that she thought to, at least risk maybe voting for Alex, because it would have been a really cool move. It would have been good, and she did her due diligence. But I think, given the fact that they're going into a merge situation, it's good to have him still on her side.
I think the only reason that she shouldn't have done that is if he was just straight up like, I'm not playing it, we're good. If he was really bought in and not, she spied on Jeremiah and him and could tell that it was different between her and him and Jeremiah and Alex, then maybe, but she made the right choice.
But if somebody is saying to you, I am not going to play the idol, can you even believe that that's what they mean? Or does that actually make you think more likely that he is going to play the idol?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to sit here and say
Right.
that, but it's harder out there. But I think that because she was able to look into the dynamics of the conversation between Alex and Jeremiah, she could have had a better read on how genuine the one he had with her was.
I want to ask you guys about that, because she reads from that conversation that Alex is going to vote her out, and then she goes to work convincing him why that's not a good idea. Do we, one, think that Alex changed his mind and that her read was right and she actually changed his mind? Or was this maybe what was going to happen all along? What is your guys' take on that?
My read was that he was just telling Jeremiah what he wanted to hear, and that he had built a tighter thing with Sophi. But you never know, and I think it's really interesting because he could be as adamant as possible that he's going to play the idol, and he was, which is good gameplay. But I think it always comes down to a split-second gut decision, whether he felt he was going to play it or not. And so it was dicey, and we were kind of on the verge of some really cool niche voting scenarios. Like, if he voted for Sophi, that would have been a triangle. Like, that would have been a rock, paper, scissors. We still don't really know what happens in that scenario. So that is the benefit. I'm kind of over the small tribes, honestly. They need to vary it up. They do. I think it would be a lot better if a new player came in and they didn't know what they were facing, whether it was a tribe of 6, whether it was a tribe of 10, what the twist might be. So there's that. And so we got 9 seasons in a row with this, but I do think coming out of that is some cool maneuvers and scenarios specific to the small tribe, and we've seen a lot of it play out. I just hope they switch it up next.
What's been the longest relationship any of you have had with a manicurist?
3 years.
Directly targeted
Yeah.
towards me, isn't it? 2018. What is that?
Okay, that's
7
pretty
years?
good.
A while. Actually, my longest relationship ever. I was gonna say that
Loyal
is-
B word.
That is, what was that?
Loyal B word.
Loyal, yes. Yeah, first of all, if somebody ever told me I've had the same nail tech since high school, I would say I'm taking you all the way to the end. That's it. Look, to answer Adam's question from before, I think the show has made it pretty clear that the core 3 of the core 4 on Blue were Sophi, Alex, and Jake. It seemed, even with Jake gone, that those 2 were going to work together. I think they did a good job building some suspense for us. And I do understand the argument, but also Alex has an open idol. It's pretty clear where Sophie's eggs in basket Love Island joke here, but that's the right call. And I think she makes the right call. And they seem like a really, really good duo. I think we saw this with Vula on my season. There is a difference between walking into a merge, coming off of a disaster tribe, and really liking each other and really trusting each other, and not. And I think if you really trust each other, you can do a lot.
But they're such an interesting duo in that they had the same best friend, but they weren't friends, Sophi and Alex, where that they were both Jake's number 1. Jake's like, I have 2 number 1s. Now Jake's gone, but the 2 number 1s are there without him. Can they make it work?
No, it's like if you watch Big Brother, it's like Vinny and Lauren and Morgan. Morgan
Okay.
and Lauren would not have worked together.
Maybe a little bit different.
So that's why I think.
And they would have worked together great if he was gone, right?
No, that's why I think you have to give
Was
credit.
it like Lauren and Morgan? When it was like Morgan and Kelsey working together?
Oh.
Come on.
Fair point.
It's fine. It's fine.
Right. Jeez, Rob. Well, that's why I think you have to
They
give
like
credit.
it.
You have to give credit. You have to give credit to Sophie here because I think that, we're missing so much of the conversation that afternoon. We got a bite-sized amount. So I think maybe he was voting Sophie and that conversation did change his mind.
If that conversation did change his mind, did Jeremiah do enough to try to get Alex on his side? I feel like maybe the episode was trying to tell us that he wasn't. Of course, we don't see the full conversation, so that could just be the edit trying to show, oh, Sophie did a better job at that. But from what we saw, do we feel like there was more that he could have done?
I mean, he did call him the wrong name twice at Tribeca. Not the best sign. You're my number one, teeny.
I'll take that.
Adam.
We're also not reading tarot cards. We're playing Survivor. So when he was talking about, hey, I don't remember his sign. Alex, what's your sign?
Libra.
Libra.
He's like, oh, I'm going to play it like
Such
a Libra.
a Libra.
And it's like, you got to fight a little bit harder, my man.
I was thinking about bringing up the Libra storyline and what that means, but I decided not to. But I might do it later.
That's why I'm here.
Are you a Libra?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do we think that it's possible that Alex just at camp made it clear, like, hey, I'm playing my idol tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, but you can't believe that.
Right. That's the point, right?
I think at the end of the day, Sophie just took the bull by the horns and said, I'm staying home tonight.
Yeah. Tina, you've been so quiet. What did you think about all this?
I love listening to everybody talk about it, I'm just learning. But I'm studying right now. I just think, he has an idol. They know he has an idol. The merge is on the horizon. We're all super fans at this point. That's the whole thing. There's no reality in which he's not going to play it. And I think Sophie knew that. And I think she played it perfectly, knowing that he was going to play it, but also protecting herself even if he didn't. So I thought it was great.
Yeah. Looking ahead to where this goes now, okay, so 3 people got voted out, but then we had the 4th person with the medevac. Is it possible? Do we go to two tribes of 7? Is that possible?
They said it's going to be 2
tribes of
tribes
seven.
for the
Tribes
first
in
time
the
in the
new
new era.
Oh my God!
We finally got bigger
my
than
birthday
6.
came early. 2 tribes.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We did it.
The people want it.
We did it, Joe.
Yes. So, how many Canadians came out here tonight to see your countrymen sent home? Very sad. You were here. We don't even get it. Yeah. How are the Blue Jays doing? Okay. Okay. But yeah, it was interesting to see also the 2 people that go home in this episode, Jake and Jeremiah, the 2 Canadians also.
Okay, I just have something to
That's
say about
tough.
the snake bite. And I hear the medical consultant and I hear everything, but I would be pitching a fit if I were him to get back in the game.
Yes.
It seemed like, I don't know. I understand the call, but I also would be like, I'm perfectly fine. And so that angered me as somebody who would be devastated if that happened and was completely fine.
I gotta say, people take it pretty well. I feel like that, Jake's on the bed and they tell him you're not going back into the game. He's not ripping the things off of it. I'll be back in. He's like, okay, I get it. Everybody.
Rob, I will say he's about to be a father, and I put myself in his spot because I'm about to be a father in about a month and a half. And I put myself in his position. It would be an easy call at that point. It's like, okay, I tried. I already took the risk of missing my child's birth. Enough is enough. I got to go home.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, yeah, it does feel like it was a sign. I hope that Jake is doing okay and is at peace with all of this. He got to go have an adventure and then make it back just in time. It's a nice Survivor story. Okay? All right, from this panel, I feel like that we have, so many greats here. Anything else that you want to share with us and everybody around the world?
Yo, Rizzo cooked this episode.
Yes?
RIZGOD.
R-I-Z.
I want to say real quick that I appreciated the lack of celebration from the two tribes because I remember when Lavo lost twice in a row, Gabe freaked out a little bit too much and it made me irate. But Gatto was very respectful and silent, and it made a difference. And so that call was very resonant to me.
Yeah, we talked about that. When we got back from challenges, we're like, Teeny hates what Tuku is doing. The next time Rachel and Annika crush a puzzle, we have to be dead silent.
And I just
They were, and it worked.
give a little context for those of you who are not in this room and were not here. It was dead silent in this room as well. Dead silent. Not a single, there was a small smattering of applause when the Yellow Tribe won, and then when the challenge was over, you could hear a pin drop. It felt the same here. See, still.
Wow. Okay. All right. Anything else from our panel?
Get your hungry puzzles, baby.
Yes. Rachel had a whole raffle going on in the lobby tonight. How did it end up going?
That was great. Thank you, everybody. It's like, I don't know, Rob's been so generous. There's a podcast where we talked about it. You played it with your family. Talked like over an hour about it. And yeah, go check it out if you have it. And please check out the Kickstarter. Yeah, it means a lot.
Yeah. All right. Thank you to the new era of the new era.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Rob. Thanks, Adam.
Okay. All right, please pass the batons off to the middle era of the new era. All right, see you guys later. All right, here joining us to celebrate the middle era of the new era, even though they're not mid. Here we have, it's Franny, Jake, Brandon, Maddie, a surprise, and Kelly Nelbandian's back.
I have no mic.
We're missing a mic.
Did somebody steal a microphone?
I got it. Don't worry about it.
That's it. Check the new era people.
I don't think it's
Okay.
working.
All right, we'll get them all working. I apologize.
advantage.
Franny has two.
I got
That's
two.
part
I
of
felt
the
like
problem.
I needed two. Does anybody want?
Get cozy.
Okay, here we go. All right, we got this. They gave Franny a microphone for Matt too, even though he's
Yeah,
not
Matt
here.
got a little shy. The snake thing really shook him up, but he's feeling better now, and he will be at the after party, so nobody worry about that.
Okay.
We weren't worried until you told us not to be.
Okay.
That's fine.
No, he's fine.
He's
He's
okay.
fine. He's here.
Are we sure though?
Matt just won the raffle.
Matt won the raffle? Wow. Lucky
Now I'm
in
worried.
love
Yeah,
and
didn't wanna be up
raffles.
here.
Okay. All right, how are you all doing tonight?
I'm not happy to find out that we're the mid-new era.
You're the middle of the new era. The middle of the new era.
That designation. I didn't feel so good
You're
about
the
that.
middle child of the new era.
Yeah, and I don't know if I like that. Maddie is a quintessential middle child, so maybe you can speak better to the connotation. But I
That's
feel
for
like it's
therapy
not
on
so
Monday.
good.
So you got a crowd here. Anything else, Brandy? Okay, I have something to say. I'm only going to say one thing.
Okay.
Say it. So I disagree with Kelly. In that, I do agree that Alex and his tribe mates were like a good vibe with the snake. But like, there's two kinds of people. Because like, in my opinion, you guys remember Marianne with Jackson?
Oh, yeah?
Like, Jackson wasn't gonna die. And like at my funeral, like I don't want it to be quiet. Like I want people screaming like Marianne. So like I would be pissed like if a snake bit my foot and like Alex is there like just like, you know, it's not good. It was in the book. I'd be like scream.
You want Marianne there to be like, oh my God, you're gonna die.
Like scream,
Even higher.
scream and cry right now.
Because if this is the last thing you're gonna see, you at least want to
Yeah.
be celebrated.
Maddie,
Yeah.
if you ever
No,
have a
I-
medical
no.
emergency in front of me, I will scream
That-
instead of take care
that-
of you.
I don't know if this is a sore subject. Were you there when Matthew fell off the rock?
I don't want to talk about it.
Because I would love to know what the reaction was.
I was like, so Kane, him, right? But they cut it out. They cut it out. That's like not classy.
So
And that's all I'm saying. I'm done.
I saw a lot of people pumped up. I was checking out Chat BCC. They were pumped up. The Rulebook came out tonight with the snake.
That was insane. That kind of felt like private. Like I felt like somebody was searching through my underwear drawer. I'm like, whoa, 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 that's my rule book.
You know what?
man.
I was excited because I didn't know they still had the Rulebook.
They have the rule book, but the
Laminated.
only one that people know about is that snake. Like anything else in that book, I think for the most part, we
They're
have no
literally
idea,
like
right?
everything's fine except for this one
Yeah,
snake.
the one
Yes!
snake. They tell you that's the snake. Don't
get
go
near the
by
snake.
that. Did you guys have any interactions with the snake?
Well, no, but I was just, again, shocked that there wasn't screaming, panic, because that is really the one thing they said. Like, my takeaway was, if the snake bites you, there's
dead.
nothing we can do.
Right.
And they were like, oh, God, was that the snake? Shit. Was that one, or was that the other one? Check
Would
the
you
book.
guys
We
have
gotta check
needed
the
to
book.
consult the rule book, or would you just
I
have
did
known?
not.
Yeah.
I
we knew that was the
That's the
snake.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the snake. So
Yeah.
it was
Is the experience that you see a snake on Survivor, like, get the book? Is that an okay snake?
I was pooping one time.
Okay.
Or attempting to, and that snake was nearby, and it scared me. You know what, Liz, right? I was
scared you
out of
shitless.
Yes.
And
I
did that help or hurt the poo?
Oh, I didn't
That a
poo.
natural
you
accident.
didn't.
Oh, no, I was about to. I saw that. I said, I'm out of here. I tried to
Fight or flight, you know?
Wow.
just move as slowly as possible, because the one thing they tell you about the snake, in addition to the fact that it will kill you if it bites you, is that it will not bite you. Like, it doesn't attack you unless it's provoked. It hangs out on its own.
Nevertheless.
It's like its own thing. So I don't know what happened,
Conspiracy.
but don't provoke that snake, and so just slither away nice and slow.
Well, we really didn't see the lead up to the moment that the snake latched on. I'm
Yeah.
like, what was Jake doing? He was like, "Hey, you suck, snake. Like, you won't bite me." They really say, like, don't provoke it, and it kind of just seemed like he maybe provoked it. We didn't see it. I don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. We don't want to presume.
Snakes don't have
Every
feet. They
fourth
can't hide
wall
their
except
shoes.
that one.
But did any of you guys have any close encounters with this snake, or what was the most was there any time when you were out there that you felt that something was legitimately dangerous, that somebody might die, that whatever?
The only snake I encountered was Matthew.
I didn't have an encounter with a snake, but I did have an encounter with the rule book because I just love that it's in the Survivor font. You know, they went the extra mile. They changed
You
the
would.
font.
You
I
would.
didn't even notice that, man. That's a
so
deep cut.
nice, you know what I mean? They got some great graphic people on that team. You know what I mean?
We'll throw them a little
It
bone.
is
We know they
nice.
like this
They should
font.
sell it on the store.
They should. Where's it on the store? Can
Better
I make a
merch than they
comment
got.
about Jeff?
Yes.
There had to have been a phone call, like a radio, from somebody in the production to Jeff, like, hey, like, Jake, we're taking him to base camp. He got bit by the snake. And Jeff had to have been like, do I have time to change into the Survivor
He's
shirt
just
and-
always wearing that.
Yeah, it's like, I want to know. It's like, you know, I've seen him casually, you know, not at a bar, like on the island, you know. But he's got a T-shirt, you know. But I like the idea of him like
Suit
I gotta
up.
lock in.
Gotta suit up.
It's like in The Incredibles.
Time
you
to go
open the
see a
thing,
man die.
yeah. You've got all the thing in the
Okay.
closet.
Jake, it seems like you may have had a dangerous encounter of
Well,
some kind.
We did.
Kelly and I both had a dangerous
Okay.
encounter. We ran right into a shack, and like we're fishing first. Yeah.
A shark.
A shark. First day, we just got the fishing equipment, so we're like, yeah, let's go like Aquaman this and like let's get some fish. We caught nothing. Actually, that's not true.
No,
We
he
did
caught a
catch some.
poisonous puffer fish first.
It didn't look like a pufferfish until it was dead.
He lifts it up out of the air so proud, and it was just a
And then it just
Bigger and bigger and
Yeah,
bigger.
it's like, fuck. But yeah, no, we ran into a shark, and the Fijian guys, you know, who are like helping us out, making sure we don't die, were laughing at us.
Yeah, we,
But
like,
we were done
sprinted
fishing
out
for
of the
day.
water.
Needless to say, it came right up, wiggled a little bit, trying to say hi. I felt like it was aggressive.
It was aggressive behavior.
It was freaking out. Yeah.
We sprinted out, and the Fijian guys were literally cracking.
I didn't
up
know
at
I
us.
could
They were
run.
like, this is sad.
Now, Jake, any pride tonight in being, I believe, still the ultimate survivor, Jake?
I mean, you know,
The man just almost died.
it's a weird way to take that award when he almost died, but like, you know, sure, yeah.
Hey.
Do I get an Emmy for that?
You know, I'm like the fourth survivor, Kelly, so take it and run, Jake.
All right,
all right?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Probably the more like the 7th.
Yeah,
or
that's.
something like
I don't know about 7.
There have been a lot.
There have been. Name them.
Yeah. Brandon, I'm surprised you didn't have any run-ins with a snake.
No, I stayed away from the water after those first couple minutes. You know,
Yeah.
it was. I like to just be dry.
I
know?
thought you wanted to stay in the water. It seemed like you wanted to stay.
Well, yeah. Haven't we grown? Hasn't it been long enough? No, I saw no snake, but I feel empathy. You know, Jake's. You know.
Okay, can I ask about another potential medical issue that we have Kelly here
Okay.
tonight? So tonight we saw a lot of group idol hunting. MC found found the Beware Advantage
Okay.
in
Mysterious.
a mystery liquid.
Yeah.
She proceeded to put the burlap Beware Advantage that had been soaking in mystery fluid for
Sure.
some time into her underwear.
Okay.
Is this any medical concern?
You know, I would have to, get a test strip out and test that mystery liquid, Rob. I think it's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
Don't we think
it
that
sanitary?
mystery liquid is just probably water?
She didn't say it was
Could
water.
be sap, it could be. It could be a little wrong. I think she'll be all right, though. Maybe a little rash, but
Yeah.
Sophie's skin is falling off, so that's nothing. Didn't see that whole discourse.
Yeah, it was
online?
a Band-Aid for.
Don't
Yeah,
ruin the ruse,
Well,
Rob.
the people that are
She's that hardcore.
that are concerned.
Did I miss something? When was her skin
Yeah.
falling off?
Yeah. I don't ever need to hear the words Core 4 ever again.
You know who we could thank for that? Frickin' Reba.
Reba, you invented the Core 4?
No, but they're the mid-new era that made it popular and everyone thinks they can do it again.
Yeah.
Do you guys think that now having all experienced the 3-tribe format, would you like to see something different for Survivor 51?
I said this on Chat BCC of like even pre-season 40, all the cool kids are on Chat BCC. Mind you. Let me do a plug. Pre-season 40, most of the 3-tribe formats that they did, they also have disaster tribes. Like you're going to get a disaster tribe when you do this more often than not. So just like the seasons 1 through 10, you sign up for Survivor, you go there, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know what color you're going to be on. You don't know how many tribes there's going to be, how many people you're going to play with. And I hope that season 51, we can do that again.
Yes. But how many Core 4s can there be in the season? Like when you get to the merge, like who's in your Core 4? Who was in the Core 4 on your tribe?
Well, right now only 2 because one of the tribes only has 2
I guess
people.
so.
And I have a question because I'm not good at this stuff. But
The other tribe's core melted down.
sorry, Rob, you were on a roll and I just cut you off.
No, you're good.
When was the last time we had only 2 people in a tribe? Because that's really
Okay,
unique about
so
know.
Philippines?
Yeah, so we had it with Survivor 41, and we may talk about that coming up in our just to tease our next segment. We also had it with Malcolm and Denise, and then famously with Stephanie and Bobby John.
Bobby John.
Emily and Caleb
Really
also.
know this show, don't you, Rob?
Emily and
that.
Caleb, but they
It's
were.
Look at that.
So it's happened a couple times.
Emily and Caleb, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's cool. I like that about. I like when they dwindle.
I mean, if you survive the dwindle, it's like such a badge of honor.
So we're keeping it.
That's
the
the
3-tribe format's here to stay. No,
I think we said
no
that.
Get it out,
I
get it out,
said
get it
that.
out,
reaction.
switch it
Like
up.
that.
Are you
Switch it up.
listening?
Yeah. Do we think that Stephanie and Alex will end up going to? Sophi and Alex.
Stephanie Berger, welcome
sorry,
back.
we should wish Stephanie comes back. Sophi and Alex will go to 2 different tribes, like they did with Malcolm and Denise, where it was just like, okay, you're on one side, you're on one tribe.
I think they have to do a full shakeup.
Yeah,
Like after
very rough.
everything that has happened, for Jeff to go to them and say, and now I'm gonna separate you. It'd be like, no, that's the only person. They've got to do a full draw, right?
Agreed.
From scratch.
Could they just give one to each tribe and say, okay, there is no more blue?
That's so cruel. That's like here on a platter, the next person for you to vote out. Take
The
that.
only reason I say that is because that we found 2 people tonight that found idols that said you lost your vote until your tribe loses a challenge and the idol is hidden under the boat and at the well, which I don't know how they make the idol hidden under the boat. What if they move the boat?
The boat's hard to move. The boat's heavy.
The boat, nobody's
worth the
moving the
effort.
boat.
Yeah.
The boat just stays there the whole time?
pretty much.
Boat's like an accessory. Like nobody's touching
It's a
that thing.
prop.
It's more of a
Wait,
prop.
where are
It's
we
not a
gonna
real boat.
go? Are we gonna like boat away somewhere?
The first night of my tribe, we put the boat in the shelter and we tried to sleep on the boat. And if you've seen the boat, it's not flat. It's not like this. We're all inside. And then I don't want to say the F word, but after we kept losing, I said we put the boat in the house and now we're F word.
That answers so much.
Yeah, I think we cursed us. You're not supposed to sleep on the boat, but it's very heavy.
I've got a question for you guys about the swap that's coming up, because what we just saw was Alex and Sophi vote together, bond over this. They said we're together, but it was a realistic possibility that with Alex playing his idol, that Sophi could have voted against him. So going into a swap, is that maybe a story then that the two of them could come up with, that they did not in fact vote together, that Alex played his idol and she actually tried to vote him out? And is that something that they might be thinking about and coming up with going into the swap?
Yeah, if they're going into a swap, they got to act like they're not close there. I mean, it depends on the setup, right? Like, is it a 2-2-2 swap? How many people are left?
14.
14. So if it's 7 and 7, right? And you're math real quick.
Don't look at me.
Yeah, fake
7
it.
plus 7.
They're not close. That's what I would do.
I think that it works either way because Alex is probably a little bit upset that Sophi really encouraged him not to use the idol, knowing that he was probably going to actually use it, and then didn't even force him to use it, didn't even vote for him. Sophi knew that Alex did not actually need the idol, and Alex played it anyways. So I think they could play it up either direction. Alex could go in and be like, oh, like, Sophi could have told me really not to use the idol and tell me that she was really voting with me. She didn't do that. I think they have to go in and act like they're not aligned, but frankly, I don't think anybody's going to believe them. If they end up on the same tribe, it's clear that they're working together.
Do you think that Sophi got what she wanted out of this, and that she hoped that he would play the idol so that she could then find it?
Yes, I think Sophi finessed the hell out of that.
She
That
is the
she did
fish eater,
so
yeah,
well.
I'm gonna
with
give
it.
it out.
Yeah, because she had said all along that one of the things she really didn't love was that Alex had the idol. We saw where she was trying to steal it from him when he was looking for it. So she didn't love the fact that he had it. And so I feel like that now if they're back on equal footing, I think it sort of like resets the relationship.
I am curious from a production point of view, and I don't actually know the answer to this. Is there going to, if they are swapping the next day, are they going to rehide that idol in the few hours that they have before they go to a challenge? Like, is there a chance for them to find it again?
I suspect not. I feel like, I'm trying to think back to...
It's never happened before, as far as I'm aware, where somebody finds it, like, you know.
Ben did it. Didn't Ben do it?
Also, Bruce found it immediately before we merged. Like,
Yeah.
that's illegal.
But there's a difference between it's been there the whole time
Yeah, that's
versus
fair.
somebody just played it, and are they going to re-hide it when they are swapping the next day?
We're in
I'd be
unprecedented
surprised.
times.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I have a question.
Yes,
Rapid
Maddie.
fire.
Yes.
Okay, imagine you're in a Sophi and Alex situation. You're the last on your tribes. Just down the line, really quick. I want to know who everyone would hope they would be with if it was you in the situation. So if you were on like a Matt Singh type tribe, who would you want to be with realistically from the Survivorverse?
Like the last person I would want to be stuck on the desert island with?
The top person, not the last one.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, but it was me. Okay. Let's start with Franny.
Yeah.
Out of anyone? Any Survivor player?
Played
Yeah,
with?
just
Like,
saying
okay,
that.
maybe let's
Or
make
on
it.
this season? On this season?
No, that would
Ever.
be so awkward. They're here. It has to be like from your tribe.
Okay, hello.
Yeah.
Matt, come on.
Really?
Your tribe.
No, kidding, kidding.
Answer carefully, Jake.
Yeah, mine's easy.
I'll give it to Caleb. Give it to Caleb.
Oh.
I honestly, I spent a lot of time with Survivor people. I think I want Julie for my season of Survivor. I think me and
That's cool.
Julie, we'd rock and roll.
Mine's Kane. I love Kane.
Listen, if this happened to Bella, it would have been me and Brando, baby. I'm taking him all the way.
I don't know. That's a tough question. I'm gonna go with the young legend Jelinski.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he play on a season?
Had to be on your season.
Does he have to?
That was the original.
I feel like
That was the premise.
Like
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, okay. From probably Jay. That's my brother.
Oh.
Wait, Rob, you're not getting off, and then we're gonna leave.
Yeah, I have to be careful how I answer this. Butch sounds like a great answer to me. Okay. All right, well, to the middle school of the new era, is there anything else that you want to add?
Bye.
Buy Puzzle Hungry. Puzzle Hungry. Sign
Puzzle
up
Hungry,
for the Kickstarter
yeah.
for Puzzle Hungry.
Puzzle Hungry is so fun. So fun if you have not played it. Really good. So get out
Give
there.
the Kelly tribe the Puzzle Hungry game.
Yes. Give it to them. They can work
They
on
need
it.
the practice.
And then, okay, our next tour stop, Franny, we'll see you in San Francisco next month.
Better be coming to San Francisco. It's going to be very
How many of you are going to be
fun.
with us in San Francisco? Okay. All right. Not nothing.
The most
Okay.
loyal fans.
But that's why we had a show on the East Coast also. You didn't have to come to both. No peer pressure. All right. Thank you all so much.
Thank you, guys.
And we have one more panel. We have for you some folks here. They are the OGs of the new era. They got the new era started, okay? They didn't know what the new era was going to be. They went to Fiji anyway. And here they are to talk about it. Mike Turner is here. What's up, Mike? From Survivor 41, Tiffany and Evie are here. How are you? Hey, Evie.
Good to see you.
Dwight's here.
What are you doing?
James Jones, Lindsay Carmine, and Jacob Derwin from 39-Day Era Survivor.
Check.
And the floor.
And the floor. Let's go.
Yes. Okay.
He
I don't know, do we-
missed the floor. That he missed the episode to be here.
Wow.
And you think missing a birth is a big deal?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is it
Okay.
on?
Jacob
Can they hear
Derwin,
us?
everybody. How about that?
Hey.
Just do it anyway.
Oh yeah, no, you got it, absolutely.
Yeah, so I understand you are on the floor this
Yes,
season.
that's right. It's the show you should be watching at Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Obviously, I mean Jeff is great, but have you seen Rob Lowe? I mean, look at
can't-
that.
Sure.
Look at that Botox, baby.
Jacob,
I mean,
what is your area of expertise on the floor?
Beatles songs.
Oh.
Beatles songs.
Okay.
Yes, that's.
Can we go down the? Do you all know what the floor is?
No.
Oh my God, it's gonna become the floor podcast. I
show?
mean, we can do it. Yeah.
I would love to know what everybody's area of expertise would be.
Yeah.
So the floor is the show that you have your thing. I am the expert in the
Rob's
world.
gonna give us the whole
in it.
lowdown.
And
Thank
then
for
you
watching
battle
Survivor.
other people. Adam, what are you the world's greatest expert in?
I mean, it's hard sitting right next to you, but of the group, I mean, it's probably Survivor. That would be my.
Imagine going on your direct competitor's show and being like, actually, I want to talk about what's going on Channel 2 right now. That's all right. At the exact same time.
All right, James, what are you the world's greatest expert in?
This is a very interesting question.
Yes?
I would say grilling. I'm the best here.
The best at grilling?
I'm the best here in this room right now.
Wow.
I will challenge anybody. Well, I will challenge anybody here and win.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Lindsay, what are you the world's greatest expert in?
Taylor Swift.
Okay.
There has been a
lot of
Taylor
competition
Swift
for that.
category in the past. That has happened. It's true.
Yeah, I go with that. Taylor.
Okay. Dwight?
Not a damn thing.
No, come on.
But I'd say board games. I'd probably go with board games on
Hell
that.
yeah.
Okay. Evie?
I mean, they don't call me doctor for nothing. Neanderthals and evolution.
Neanderthals, okay. But
Yeah.
Tiffany?
Does this work? Oh, it works.
Yes.
I think I'm going to say reading people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am. I am, and you know what I
Different
think
facial
about
expressions. One guy's just like.
I
Definitely.
co-sign.
You co-sign.
Amazing
Okay.
reader of people.
And what about you,
The
Mike?
rules of Survivor.
I'm a freaking English teacher.
I'm the most knowledgeable about Mets history.
Wow. Okay.
Be fun.
I want to ask Jacob if the Beatles was your top choice, or did you have one that you would have preferred?
Does anyone actually care about this? For the inside info on the floor, you give them a bunch of categories, and they either give you one you like, or they give you something else entirely, and you kind of have to deal with it. Luckily, that was one I submitted. But yeah.
That was like how they used to do your luxury item. You used to tell them, here's the thing I want to bring. They said, well, what else do you have?
Do you have an acoustic guitar we could use as firewood?
We don't like any of the things that you want to bring. What else? So that's reality TV, baby. Okay, we mentioned Survivor 41 was the last time that 2 people got down to a tribe of 2 for Evie and Tiffany. What was it like to see the Uwa tribe get down to just Ricard and Shan?
We were happy as hell.
Yeah, well, because here's the thing.
Did you celebrate when they lost the challenge?
Yeah, exactly.
That Jeannie was going to go home?
Listen, we love Jeannie, okay? But we thought it was going to be us. Remember, we couldn't find our oars on the boat at all. We never even got off the marooning boat. And then we lost the first 2, so we thought it was going to be us.
But then I kicked ass in challenges, and so...
Yeah. And I thought, there's no way this Xander Idol thing could possibly blow up in my face because he's not going to be here because we're going to be the disaster tribe, and that's not what happened.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then that blew up in my face.
And here we are. But I do think it's the classic thing. They kind of are free agents, And I think it's a pro and a con. I think they had a lot of room to move in the game because, they've got these 2 people, everyone can try to pull them in. But then, and they really did on our season get into an amazing position. At some point, Shan is really running the game. But I do think the fact that they were only 2 in the end did come back to bite them when at the end of the day, Luvu, they had the numbers. They were fractured like hell, but they did have the numbers, and they voted together a lot of the time.
And once the merge happened, they started the merge in pretty good positions, even though they didn't have numbers.
Yeah, it really sucked. That's my 2 cents at 10 o'clock at night. Sucked.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about snakes if you want.
What do you have to say about snakes?
I mean, nothing anymore because everybody else talked about snakes, so I'm over it. Are you guys over it? I mean, we could talk about it if you want. Forget
Okay,
it.
in addition-
It's over. No
Yeah.
snakes.
No.
Moving on.
Move on.
Amazing.
Snake in the grass. Coming
You
to
didn't
NBC.
leave us with very much, It's almost 11
Wednesday
o'clock.
today.
We're talking about the floor.
All right.
It's a very sad situation. 41
Right?
always gets the shit end of the stick.
Should you open the podcast next time?
What?
Should you open the podcast next time?
Yes.
Maybe, go in order. 41,
Listen,
42,
listen,
43.
We're the later days of the new era, obviously, and some
Wait a
of our
second.
friends get a little tired.
Yeah, we
as-
are like the
I'm
oldest
tired. I
panel
want to go
here.
to bed. If we went first, I'd
Not
be home
kidding,
already.
they're too tired.
Right? We're like the later years over here. I've never outnumbered
Why'd you look at
people
me?
on this thing ever. You're not. You're not. We're like, dying over here. After party, we're like, after what? I've been in bed for 3 hours, but.
This is an optional event, right?
Well, Evie was coming into town, so it's not so optional when Evie comes into. Yeah, we're still 2.
Okay.
And shout out to Quigs.
Let me ask James and Lindsay about the group
Welcome.
idol hunting that seems to be a phenomenon now in Survivor 49.
I guess that's a new thing. It's cool. I mean, it's working. They got the idol, but then everybody knows it. I mean, I don't know. Alex is safe, so it works for him. Whoever gets it is your idol, but it's not a group idol.
But why is this happening? Because people watch at home and they're like, you got to keep the idol to yourself. Everybody always says when they watch, you got to keep the idol to yourself. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. And yet time and time again, people come on the show and they end up either sharing it immediately as soon as they find it with somebody else or going and talking about it. So what is it about the new era that makes people feel like they must confide in their tribe about this?
I think,
go for it.
No,
Go ahead.
I think It's because the new era is filled with a lot of super fans, and they want to tell people they found an idol, and the only people there are the people in their tribe, so they wind up telling them, which you should never tell them.
Yeah, but okay. Well, Lindsay, what's your disagreement?
I mean, I think when, we kind of talked about looking together, it was a way to establish or show trust, because anytime someone goes off by themselves, and, you guys got to see that, that book, it's in this giant box, and we can go off by ourselves to check it out, but oftentimes you go the long way, or you say you're gonna go somewhere, and you're looking for idols, and so I think its intention is to offset all the amount of times that you're looking for an idol by yourself. It's kind of like, why don't we, here's an idea, look for an idol. And you're like, bullshit, you've been looking for an idol for 6 days and I've been watching you. And so I think that's the purpose of it, but I could be wrong.
Also, another thing, like this season, both tribes that did this group idol hunt, they haven't had to go to tribal for 6 days. Boredom sets in at some for some players, and it's just like, let's just do something, say something, and you're not gonna be the guy to say, no, I want to go on my own, right? Like you kind of have to go with the group at that point and be like, yeah, group idol hunt, when you're just like dying inside.
But did you guys go on a group idol hunt?
Hell no.
Okay.
But especially when you're playing Kumbaya Survivor, you're not really trying to break anything up until you go to tribal. So it's kind of like, what's the point of, like, the first person to crack and really go is the person that you're going to say is paranoid and vote them out.
Also, to Adam's point about like why does New Era do this? Like, because in Old Era it's just you find an idol in the jungle, it's your idol, you're done. New Era, it's you find an idol, you're gonna lose your vote, you're gonna have a task of some kind, and you need to inform your allies potentially that you're not gonna have that vote. So there is a level of, the game is designed to now encourage players to share that information because it leads into what's gonna happen at tribal, theoretically, if they don't have their vote.
The guy had a chain on him.
Yeah.
Wait, are we skipping over the part where he had to carry around a loud ball and chain with him?
Yeah, so this is a good point. So I really think that over the course of the new era, like the evolution of the Beware advantage from where it started in 41 and 42, Mike, when you had to say the crazy phrase.
I really believe butterflies are just our ancestors.
Right.
Like
you could do that. You could do that, and you could keep that a secret from your tribe. But now that, as Jacob mentions, like the task that they have to do is impossible for one person to do. So you kind of need to, I think, recruit the tribe to help you pull this off, because you can't get the thing by yourself.
There ain't no Sugar Shack, man. You're right there at the well with the guy with the chain and the thing.
Yeah.
But we do see variations, right? Like it seems like Rizzo came out, told the whole tribe. MC just told Steven, right? So I think we still are seeing some variations in this, and like I'm curious to see how those will play out. Rizzo, it was great vibes at the time. Who knows who in the tribe is thinking, oh shit, Rizzo has that idol. I don't know if I like that so much. So we'll see.
Jacob, I want to get your, oh, sorry, go ahead, Tiffany.
I have a really good take because I'm good at this. I don't think it's that deep. I think people get scared as shit, and they're like, I have this thing, and they don't trust themselves because we're tired, we're hungry, we want some feedback. And I think that there's a lot of fear when you have something that nobody else has and you need somebody to bounce it off. That's what I really think it comes down to, sort of that human nature of like, oh my God, I'm by myself, and now I'm really by myself with this thing. So I think it comes down to like fear of—
I disagree 100%.
What the fuck? You just sat here and said something really raunchy, and I didn't out you, and now you say that, so—
No, I just disagree. I don't think—
I'm not even going to—
I want to tell people.
No, they want to tell people, because why are they telling people?
I had an idol. I wasn't afraid at all. Not one bit. I was happy as hell.
I was scared shit. I didn't know what the hell my Beware advantage said, meant, where we were. Nobody understood shit. It was all
Nobody
new.
understood.
Nothing.
Nobody
Even
knew
the
what the
people
rules
there.
were.
I mean, now that they busted out that book, which that was a secret. Yeah, I've kind of felt Franny with that was like taking our shit, and now everybody knows about the book. We took the book out to look for a nut to see if the nut was edible. Once we did do that.
What do you have to say, Lindsay?
We need to talk about the book for a second.
Okay.
Yeah,
because
let's talk.
They tell you that you can identify plants and fish and spiders and stuff.
Yes.
You cannot
Yes.
identify these photos
Yes.
because they are like printed on a printer that was
Yes.
made 20 years ago,
Yes.
and then they've
Yes.
laminated
Yes.
it so many times. And so there is this giant lime tree, and we're looking at the producers. It's the first couple of days on Cocoa Beach. And James and I are like holding up the limes, and we're like, can we eat these? Or can we not eat these? And the producers are like, I don't know. And so we go and get the book, and there's like, limes you can eat. This other fruit that you cannot see that might or might not look exactly like a lime, that is poisonous and you cannot eat that. And we're not going to tell you which one it is. And the photos are so bad. Have fun with it.
Yes, I feel the snake was the best picture in the book. For
The
sure.
pro tip for anyone who's gonna go out there is you take the thing in your mouth and you find one of the local Fijian guys and you go like this.
No,
And if they just sit there like whatever, you're good to go. And if they go, then you know. That's
Or
how
they
you
start
find out.
to get on the walkie
That is,
and you
that is not what you do.
Them,
That is
like,
not what you do. You go right up to a producer and you put the fruit right in front of your face and start to take a bite. Literally, the look on their face tells you everything you need to know.
But I'm telling you, those local Fijian guys, they know better than the producers what you can and cannot.
I'm trying to
put in
make
your
good
mouth.
TV. You know, like it's gonna work or it's not.
No, it's true. It's true. That's the way you do it. You find
I
out.
want to know where Brandon saw Jeff Probst casually dressed.
Yeah, that was bizarre.
I would like to know where that
Have
happened.
any other Survivor players seen him in casual wear?
One time.
wear.
One time for 2 seconds before we left for the jury trip, but I mean, it was a pretty simple outfit. He easily could have put a blue button up over that anytime.
Yeah,
you know?
Maybe underneath.
Yeah, it could have
Yeah.
ripped it off.
Yeah.
But Jeff's makeup was perfect too. Like he came from like the light hit him.
I don't know about
came
perfect.
Through. It was amazing.
You
like
know,
he was
it's
glowing.
possible that he was ready for the challenge that day, and then they diverted him to then just go to the other thing instead of the challenge, because I feel like they would have had their challenge, right?
Yeah, I want to. Sorry.
Can we go back to that? Why did Jeff ask them when they're going to compete? Hey, are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
What are they going to say?
What do you guys think about telling them at the challenge?
Terrible.
Brutal.
I didn't like that.
Go for it. Microphone.
They have all the times we sit in the tent. So what, 2 hours? Then they have the time that we're having to go over the challenge. The time that we're like getting off the boat, the ride, like let them process that emotionally. If you want the best outcome for them, and you know, Jeff, before you run challenges, everything's about fairness. Jeff, if everyone's like, if one whole tribe's back is turned, then everyone's back has to be turned. But anyway, Jeff goes over it. There's plenty of time. I don't understand why he didn't just tell them.
And do we think that that was a particular disadvantage for the Blue Tribe to
100%.
get that information right?
Yes,
there
it
before
wasn't
the
Because
challenge?
they were so close
Yeah.
on the puzzle.
God.
Yeah. Okay, Dwight, I feel like you had something before.
We moved on from that. Yeah, we went to, what were you talking about, Tiffany? Little damn.
Me? I wasn't talking about anything.
Did
me.
you know there's these crazy flightless birds?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that live on some of. There on our beach, there weren't snakes, but there were these birds that scream.
Same beach.
Yes,
They
yes.
They ran over my face when I was sleeping on
Yes,
the first
they
night.
run straight into the
your-
fire,
right in.
into your face, and they say you can't eat them because they're quote unquote endangered.
And they make
Yeah.
big holes in the ground, and I went right into one when I went to pee
I
at
honestly
night.
I'm
right
starting to
in.
think I was on a different show.
You weren't on that.
You're on a different beach.
You were on a different beach. Our beach was from hell.
It was the worst beach.
Ever, by
But
far.
We had the best
no
beach.
Food.
It was a lot of food. We
No-
had fruit.
nothing.
We had fish. We had peppers.
Yeah, they
we
had
a lot
everything.
of
We had
good stuff.
nothing.
All right.
Those peppers.
Back in
everything.
my
A whole
day.
meal.
Yeah, we're a bunch of
Good
old
luck,
heads.
Rob.
We're
Yeah.
talking
All
about
right.
different
Let's bring it back to center. Okay. What did we learn tonight?
Nothing.
We learned that when people think you're rigging the live show to pick the best episode, sometimes there's a snake medevac that you have to
I
talk
mean, this
to.
was the best episode of the season, Evie.
Two
Mike,
medical experts.
Mike, how would you handle a snake bite?
What?
I gotta tell you, how would I?
Yeah.
I'm like, Jonathan, come here, suck this out of my leg right now. Hurry up.
Whoa.
Let's get the venom, suck it out, Jonathan. And he would do that for me.
Mr. Mike, it's a dry bite.
As long as it's lower on my leg. Anything above the knee, he's gonna tell me I'm on my own.
And you would die to
Mike-
protect your
Jonathan would say,
masculinity.
Mike,
And
the
we're
doctor
like,
said you're gonna die.
Yeah.
The more
Okay.
you know.
May we never need to know.
All right, from the OGs, any other final thoughts tonight?
We're OGs?
The OGs of the new era.
Oh my God, we're OGs.
This is really screwed up, man.
It was nice
I'm like
knowing
30
y'all.
years old. This is not right. I don't know. Any Broadway fans in here?
Any what?
My wife's on tour with the first national Broadway tour of Hell's Kitchen. Please go see it in a town near you. That's what I'm here to promote. Screw the floor. I'm here to promote her. There you go.
Go Phils.
Yeah.
This has been a rough song.
Yeah. All right. Well, first off, thanks to the OGs of the new era here.
You're welcome, Rob. You're very much welcome.
Okay, killed it. Let me thank Adam Klein for being here with us. Co-pilot for this show tonight. How do you feel?
Well, I found out today that I was doing this, so I had plenty of time to prepare.
What would you have done extra to prepare for this?
I don't know. Maybe I honestly don't know, but I probably would have been anxious for a little bit longer.
You can't prepare for the live show. Yeah. And I want to thank all of you for coming out on a school night to see us here once again. I have so much fun when we do this. I can't wait to get to see everybody tonight when we go out for the after party. Of course, check out everything else we have coming up this week. We've got the old school interview, my exit interviews, and so much more. So we appreciate you so much. To everybody who's watching us here, we'll see you in San Francisco if you want to come out and see us then on November 5th. Thank you to everybody here at the Tribeca Performing Arts Center, and of course, Sam and Derek and Brandon and Chappelle and everybody who helped make the live show possible.
And thank you, Rob Cesternino.
Thank you, Rob Cesternino.
The Podfather.
Appreciate you. Thank you all, everybody.
The myth, the legend, Riz God Cesternino.
Drive home safe, everybody. This is RHAP. We know reality TV.